Hey guys, welcome to another Gauging Gadgets review video. In this video we have the Mpow H8 Bluetooth headphones. So what makes these headphones unique is they are active noise canceling and also feature 15 to 20 hours of battery life. In addition to that, they're only about $50 on Amazon, so check the link in the description to find that price. Let's go ahead and open them up and check them out. They come in a really nice cardboard box. I like that because you can recycle it. Go ahead and pull this out. Looks like we have a really nice carrying case that zips up. So open this up. We have the headphones right here, have an owner's manual, an auxiliary cable, which is 3.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter, charging cable, which is micro USB to standard USB, and then a safety reminder to not charge this with a quick charger. So first impressions, very nice case. This is definitely going to protect your headphones. So as you can see, the actual earmuffs kind of swivel and they can turn all the way so that they can lay flat like that. These headphones do not fold, but they can bend pretty well, so that's interesting. One of the first things I noticed is these are actually very light. Compared to some of the other headphones from Mpow, these are much lighter. So looking at the right earmuff, we have a very nice Mpow logo, kind of a cool design around the speaker. Then on the bottom we have the on and off button for the active noise canceling. So you just turn that on and then it will start noise canceling. The earmuff is very cushioned and it's actually big enough to fit all the way around your ear. So you don't have to worry about this sitting on your ear at all. It'll just sit around it and not cause any pressure on the actual earlobe. Moving over to the left earmuff, we have another Mpow logo. And then on the bottom there, we have the micro USB charging port. We have the auxiliary in. We have a power light that lets you know it's on. And then we also have 3 buttons here which are multifunctional. So the middle is going to be pause, play, and power. And then the left and the right buttons will be volume control and track control. Just something to point out, these headphones are pretty flexible, so you don't have to worry about them fitting over your head. And they also extend right here like normal headphones do, so you can make them fit your hair or a hat, anything like that. The headband up here is also very cushioned. This is very soft and comfortable feeling. So overall, the headphones are kind of made out of a plastic material that has a little bit of a textured rubber feel to it. So I think you get some good feeling out of there. It's kind of soft. The inside of the earmuffs here have the left and right indicators, so it's very easy to tell which way to put the headphones on, and that's nice. An interesting thing I want to point out is kind of the alignment of these headphones. So as you can see, the earmuff will sit kind of slanted and not parallel with the actual headband. So this seems to be designed ergonomically so it fits very comfortably over your ears. I'm very excited to see how this works for me. Let's take a closer look at this case. No logos on the outside or anything like that, but you do get this nice little fabric loop right here that you can use to hook to your backpack or even just carry them. It is a hard shell, so this is really going to protect your devices. I don't see this caving in unless you step on it or something like that. It does zip up, so it's going to be securely closed. Now you do have this mesh kind of pouch right here, and that works great for any cables or anything like that. You could probably fit an extra power bank in there. Then up here you have this elastic band which secures the headphones in place. Then it just closes up and you zip it down and you're good to go. Now that we've taken a closer look at the Mpow H8 headphones, go ahead and get them connected to my phone and we'll see how it sounds. So to turn them on, I'm just going to hold this center button, and then you'll know they're in pairing mode once this is blinking red and blue. They come up on my phone as Mpow H8 and we're connected. Alright, so after having had a chance to use the Mpow H8 headphones, I have to say overall impressed with the product. The sound quality was very impressive. I found it to be very clear and crisp. The highs were not tinny at all, and the lows, while the bass was not the loudest I've ever heard when testing headphones, I found it to be enjoyable and a clear listening experience. Let's talk about this active noise canceling. So this actually does work, and you can tell a difference. I think the biggest problem with active noise canceling is there's a misconception of what it actually is. People expect it to silence every background noise, and that's just impossible. So in addition to these headphones, I also have a pair of Bose active noise canceling headphones, and those were around $300, and the active noise canceling is very comparable to these headphones right here. So it's not going to get rid of most noises in the background, such as like a TV or people talking or even a car driving by, but it will diminish certain background noises such as like water flowing. If you're on a plane, you won't be able to hear the plane as much. Things like that. There's like really kind of like annoying background noises that are just seem to be everywhere. It does lead to a more enjoyable listening experience because it's super clear and it makes all those sounds that are coming from the headphone that you're wanting to hear come through very clearly and you can really hear them. So I found when I was listening to podcasts, it was much more enjoyable to have the active noise canceling on. So I think if you know that going into it, that it's not going to just make everything silent for studying or working on something, then you'll have a better experience when you actually hear it. The comfort when wearing these headphones is actually probably the best I've ever felt. As you can see, there's tons tons of cushioning on the earmuffs, the headband, so that's very soft on your head, but it also seems to have a tight grip when on your head. I went hiking with these. I found them to be snug the entire time. There was no fear of them falling off or even wiggling on my head, and that also provides more noise canceling because these will be tightly fitting over your ears. The build quality, I would have to say, is about a 4 out of 5. While everything seems fine, there's nothing cracking or making any noise or seems loose, it is a plastic material, and I think that that's important to note. They do come with this very nice carrying case, but you're going to have to make sure that you protect these headphones because they are plastic. One more thing I want to point out, these do come with an auxiliary cable, so if the battery in these headphones die, which you do get 15 to 20 hours of battery life, you can always just plug them into your cell phone or computer and you'll be able to hear all the music with the dead batteries on the headphones. So that's a very cool feature that basically allows you to listen to the headphones anytime you want to, even if the batteries are dead. One more thing I want to say about the buttons on the headphones, I found them very easy to use. A lot of the headphones have controls that can be harder to find when you're wearing them, but I found these to be very easy to find and locate. This little dimple on the pause play button was very easy to feel when I was wearing the headphones, and I found with the track and volume buttons, the short press will be volume and long press is track change, which I think is very helpful and convenient compared to the reverse. You also have some cool lights here. The bright red light lets you know if you've left the noise canceling on, which would definitely use the battery. And then also you have a blue and red light right here that lets you know if it's connected, and it is pretty bright because it's an actual LED. So overall, the Mpow H8s are a good headphone, and I would recommend them to anybody looking for an enjoyable listening experience with also that added benefit of the active noise canceling. If you have any questions about the Mpow H8 headphones, leave a comment below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'm going to add an Amazon affiliate link to the description so you can find this exact device on Amazon. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up. And please consider subscribing to my channel, Gauging Gadgets, for more gadget reviews and tech tutorials. Thank you so much for watching.